Welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. I'm delighted to be joined here today by Gavin Gwynne. Gavin, you've had a hard training session this morning. How are you feeling? How much are you enjoying being back in camp, ready for a fight?
Yes, feels amazing. You just seen me there. I'm firing on all the cylinders. I'm happy in camp. It's less than 2 weeks to go now, and I'm happy. I'm normally miserable, grumpy, hungry, but I'm feeling good. I think that change was needed. I'm feeling good down here, down with a new group of boys. They're all pushing me as well, which is good, and I'm pushing them. I only just heard a couple of interviews this morning that you've done, and they're all praising me up. I assure you I'm not paying them. But yeah, I just want to thank all the boys, for saying nice things about me.
And not only obviously working with new people, new team, everything like this, how much is it just having a change, something fresh, a new mindset going into a fight that helps? Oh,
it makes a massive difference. Like me and Gary was only speaking this morning. I think it's took years off me. I feel a lot younger. I don't know what it is. You just get that spark back. Do you know, once you once had when you were a kid, when you first walked into the boxing gym and you had that, like, I don't know, that spark to keep going back. That's what's like, that little change is just, and I think you'll see the best of me as well, making that change. Like.
And then a week Saturday, Cameron Vuong on a Matchroom show, straight back into the fire. How much are you looking forward to that fight? How much are you looking forward to that matchup?
Yeah, it's a massive fight, obviously, for him and myself, because it's a must-win fight for myself. Like, he can obviously come back, he's a youngster, but it's a must-win fight. I can't go losing against a 6-0 prospect. Like, I've had more title fights than he's had actual professional fights, so it's a must-win fight. And I want to put that pressure on myself. Like we were speaking off camera, I could have had an easy fight on a local show, which I knew was going to beat the guy, but I'm not in boxing for that. I want to test myself and come up against these young prospects. Like, every major title I've won has been against an undefeated fighter, so that just goes to show that the level of fighters I've been in with as well.
And we were just speaking about the small hall shows, the small hall boxing.
Yeah.
How exciting is it that you can then get yourself now on another big card and you're still fighting on these big TV shows and things like that? How important is that for you?
Oh, it's massive. Obviously, the bigger paydays, you don't have to struggle selling tickets to make sure you get a payday. But like, I think the way I fight, the TV loves me. But it's massive for myself and massive for Welsh boxing, because we only got a couple of fighters who TV fighters in Wales now, like me, Lauren, Reese, and Joe Cordina. So there's only a couple of us who are fighting on the big shows, but obviously we got a lot of young talent coming through on the smaller shows, and they're hoping to get on these big shows. But like I was saying off camera, them smaller shows, you just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and as long as you work hard, you'll always get to the top. Yeah.
And last time we spoke to you was on our podcast just after that Chamberlain loss, and there was a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of frustration in that performance. How much of that frustration, of that difficult time, is going to get now channeled into this fight to make right on that?
Yeah, a lot, I think, because every time I've had a loss in my career, there's not many, I've had 3 losses, but they've all been against good fighters, but I've always come back better off a loss. I think it gives me that bit between my teeth to go out and prove to everyone that they're wrong, because I know there's people out there slagging me off and whatnot. I shouldn't be where I am, but you know, I'm probably one of the hardest working fighters that's out there, and I do that just to make these people, to prove these people wrong. Like, do you know what I mean?
And we've seen recently, more so with those Saudi shows, that people are willing to take bigger fights and willing to take losses on their record now because it's not the end. Is that always how you felt, or is that something that you kind of learned through losses, that when you get that first loss on your record, it's not the end of it?
Yeah, it's not the end of it. Like, I tell the boys in the gym constantly, like, obviously my former gym mate Lee Selby, he had a loss early on in his career, and he went on to become world champion. Like, that's what I take a lot from Lee and his career, and I try and instill in these boys what Lee done to me, sort of thing. Like, a loss will never, I think it'll make you a better fighter, if anything. Like, there's not many fighters out there now have gone unbeaten throughout their career. Do you know what I mean? It's only the likes of Joe Kozaki and Floyd Mayweather. Do you know what I mean? So a loss will only make you better and only make you push that a little bit harder as well. Do you know what I mean?
And then one of your stablemates here at the gym, Ben Crocker, got a big fight as well the week after yours. How good is he looking? How fresh is he looking going into that big fight for him? Yeah,
he's looking very good. Me and Ben have done loads of rounds. Like he said, Gary was just saying before, I brought him on leaps and bounds, but Ben brought me on as well. Obviously, being that bigger fighter, he's a 10-stone fighter, but he's a lot bigger than me. And his skill set is phenomenal. Like, and do you know what? I think he's going to stop Stelios. Yeah, I think he's going to stop Stelios. He's hitting very hard, Ben. So, yeah, I wish him all the best.
And then the last one from me. There's a lot of Welsh boxing fans who'll know what to expect from you. A lot of world boxing fans will know. But what can we expect for you on that show? What are you looking to bring?
Do you know what? I just want to be myself and go out there and do the best I can do. But I'm going out there to win. I'm going to Birmingham to win. I'm not turning up for a paycheck. Like, every time I go and fight, I go for the win. But you'll always have maximum violence when you get me in the ring.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for your time once again, and best of luck in the fight.
Thank you.